you understand because you know what they're doing. But
Yeah, and that's something that we look at in our office too, and when we're training. We do have a new gal that's processing claims, so I can definitely relay that information for her.
you know. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Any other questions, Commissioner Walker?
Nope,
Okay.
that's it.
Thank you. Commissioner Shea, do you have any questions?
I do. Claim 9677, I think it's on page 23. The wellness room for the health department, which I love the idea of the wellness room at the health department. Do they receive any special funding for that? Like external funding? Do you know?
I am not sure
Okay.
on that. Without knowing the account code, I maybe could figure that out.
What's the page number,
I
Commissioner
think
Shea?
it was on 23 of,
That's all parks.
I think it's back here. Is there another one? Oh, maybe that was just on my PDF. I don't know. It's claim 9677 anyway. And you can get back to me.
Okay.
It was a credit card.
You just had it.
Yeah, that was a different department.
It's probably back a little farther since we're in the general fund here. So
yeah.
it's probably back.
Yeah.
I can check on that for sure
Okay,
for you.
yeah, just
Yep.
wondering. I think it's a great idea. I think there should be one in every building, every workplace. Thanks.
Is that all, Commissioner Shea? Okay. Commissioner O'Neill, do you have any questions? Ms. Woods, while he's searching for that, what is the code number for the health department?
2270.
Got you, girly. Okay, so then on Commissioner Shea's question, let's see, is it this one? I'll give you the book so you can check it out. It could go back a little bit too. Not there. Okay. Commissioner O'Neill, did you say you did have one? Yeah, like a kill.
Give me the plate number on that one.
Thank you.
My question on that is just is Carroll College the college that's doing like are they the studiers?
It looks like it. This is. It looks like they were doing the service. So it's coded to this fund in the health department, the wastewater testing surveillance, and it's a grant from the Montana Public Health and Human Services to expand wastewater testing, state of Montana to improve surveillance. I'm assuming they contacted Carroll College to do that wastewater testing for us. does look like they provide the sampling, and then we have to pay for that and the shipment cost of the sample.
Thank you for looking at that. Just curious on how the, I think it's cool that other, colleges are involved or whatever. I just thought it was interesting.
I know we do some stuff with MSU too. I'm not sure if that is related, but they do some testing for us, I think, with some other departments as well.
Yep, thank you. One more question for it's on page 115, claim number 9645. Just for the Main Street Uptown, for the lighting of the, looks grant for the con. So is there a grant for each one, or is there just I can't remember this off the top of my head, but is there
I can't either. I know that Karen Burns has come to council and talked about the head frame lighting project, and I think they are pass-through funds. I would assume each one may have to have their own when it gets lit, but I could be mistaken in that too, but I can look into that more for you if you want. Yeah. Yeah.
Commissioner O'Neill, are you asking specifically if each head frame, what are you asking exactly? I'm confused.
Thank you. Is the cost of each one 20,000, and is there a big bulk of money to light up each one? That's what I just can't remember.
Thank you, Commissioner O'Neill. So I just sat in on a SARTA meeting last week, and Main Street Uptown came for more funding for one of the head frames. And so they're constantly looking for money, and I think that they're taking it head frame at a time. I know that they want to finish up the Belmont. As people have probably seen, 2 of the sides are not lit. And so I think that that's what they came to SARTA for, and then they'll continue to use these funds also to go finish the other Gallus frames. Okay. Commissioner O'Leary.
Thank you, Chair. I had a question about Claim 9635. This is Northwestern Energy. What's on the claim is 80 Beef Trail Road. I'm assuming that is the Three Legends Field or something. The Copper Mountain Park. It's a really high power bill, and I'm wondering if that's historically really high or if there's something specific going on there.
I don't think I could tell you right now if it's historically been high, and I don't exactly know where that's at. Does it have an SID assigned to it there?
Yes. This is on page 23. I'm not seeing an SID, sorry.
That's okay. We do have,
Does it say Copper Mountain Park? No. Oh, it is, okay.
and it could be, I'm not sure, I won't speculate, but we do have a rate analyst in our office that does look at these Northwestern Energy bills over time. So if she does see some sort of hike, she really will alert us and say, hey, this isn't right. But again, I don't know the history, but I can look at the history for you if that's something you would like
That'd be
me to do.
great.
Yeah.
Just that, you look at the other parks and the max you're seeing is a couple $100. It seems strange, although the Three Legends Field has the big lights, but
It
maybe they're
does.
leaving them on too long or something. I don't know. That seems like a lot of power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
night games and, a lot of more activity this time of year
Yeah.
up there too, maybe
Sure.
could contribute to that.
Yeah. That's the only question I had. Thank you.
You're good, Commissioner O'Leary? Okay. I saw on claim number 9464 on page 173, Rockwell Peterson, is that an individual that is the security for parking garage, or is that, I know that we at one time had an entire business doing the security at the parking garage, but I'm just curious if that's just an individual.
Let me look for you. I don't believe so, but. Okay, so this is kind of like a W-9 type of situation. It is actually Timberline Security Services, and
Okay.
that's probably the owner of some sort.
Okay, that's what I was
company.
curious about. Okay. All right, if there are no other questions on the expenditure list, I'll entertain a motion
Budget transfers.
after this. Okay.
This time, I'd like to make a motion that we reviewed the expenditure list as of Wednesday, June 4th, 2025, the amount of $1,137,810.85.
Second.
A motion's been made and seconded. Is there anything on the question? All those in favor? Aye. Against? Motion passes 5-0. Are there any questions on the budget transfers tonight? Can I see those, Dad? One budget transfer is in the amount of $55. Transfer for title fees for a new Yamaha purchase. That's, looks like out of the Reclamation Department. Needed to transfer money to cover some travel expenses for training. That is neighborhood improvement. Would that be whom?
Development.
Okay. Community development in the amount of $1,000. And that is all. So if there are no other questions, comments, or concerns, I will entertain a motion to adjourn. All those in favor?